in aliens. Life forms vastly different from humans and other animals. Creatures with multiple legs and eyes, wings, tongues, and antennae, thrice the length of their bodies. Well, they're here, and they've lived in harmony with every previous generation of humans, until now. These aliens are insects, bugs, creatures, or as we call them in South Africa, chogos. But they are disappearing faster than we can discover them. Global insect populations are rapidly declining, bringing with it the sixth mass extinction event. A mass extinction is defined as at least 75% of species going extinct within a relatively short period of time. But for the first time in Earth's history, this extinction is being caused by one of the inhabitants. Insects are disappearing 8 times faster than any mammal, reptile, or bird. Insects hold entire ecosystems together. From the bees, beetles, and moths that pollinate $577 billion of global food crops annually, to the flies, ants, and cockroaches that bioconvert $13.5 billion of organic waste just for America alone. But what about the insects whose roles we have no idea about, but make the difference between a living planet and a dying one? The 2.5% rate of annual loss over the last 25 years is shocking, says ecologist Francisco Sanchez-Bio, who wrote analysis in the Journal of Biological Conservation. In 10 years, you will have a quarter less. In 50 years, only half left. And in 100 years' time, there will be none. Pesticides and monocropping are mostly to blame for the insect Armageddon taking place. We're also scared of finding a little bug on our food that we have underestimated the cost that removing them comes at to our own health. And bugs are quite resilient. They have survived millennia under all sorts of conditions. So the poisons used to exterminate them are substantially harmful to human immune systems. Glyphosate, or Roundup, a common pesticide, has been the alleged cause of 165,000 cases of cancer, with Monsanto, the company producing it, paying out $11 billion in lawsuits alone. Entomologist Daniel Janssen, who has been monitoring the loss of insect diversity, says, in the past, if pesticides wiped out insects over an agricultural region, as long as healthy populations remained elsewhere, species could return if the spraying stopped. This is no longer the case. As with mammals dying from eating microplastics, insects are dying from eating microplastics. Yes, you might have heard of that one worm that can digest styrofoam, but that is the exception, not the rule. The bioaccumulation of microplastics gets passed up from insects through the food chain, killing other animals that rely on them for food. In Germany, research showed that microplastics reached beehives, negatively affecting the bees' ability to remember floral scents, and crucial for foraging and pollination, as well as their ability to produce honey. The American Veterinary Medical Association reports that over the last 12 years, more than half of the nation's honeybees colonies have experienced mass die-offs, with some beekeepers experiencing 100% of their colonies collapsing. So, why do I care about insects so much? Well, I grew up with them. I lived on nature reserves across southern Africa. And out in the middle of nowhere, you don't really have animals coming up to you. But insects were all around. At night, with a camping light on, it was the most diverse assembly of bugs you can imagine. Like a United Nations gathering of aliens, every color and feature you could think of. Two of the insects I love the most are vastly different from each other: the velvet mite and the brush lily weevil. One of my favorite games as a child was to search for insect eggs. A bit like a mini Easter egg hunt. But as I've gone back to all these places as an adult, I have noticed a terrible absence. At the UN Assembly of Earth's Smallest, attendance is dropping dramatically. I remember as a kid, when you opened a cool drink, you would have at least one bee come up to you. Now nothing. You can go for a whole summer or a month and not even see one bug. Even on a walk in nature, a bug is now a rare occurrence. Our environments are falling silent. But there's hope. The move to regenerative agriculture, farming that works with insects and not against them. Instead of annihilating them with chemicals, regenerative methods use their natural roles to restore balance and fertility. Scientists are using insects themselves to fight invasive plants by introducing their natural predators from native ecosystems. Fire fights fire. And there are heroes. In Kenya, scientist Beatrice Nsango is building Africa's first continent-wide platform of over 300,000 records of plant pollinator interactions. This data will help design policies that protect biodiversity, food security, and livelihoods. And technology is helping too. On the plastic front, we are creating alternatives. I've been working on a BAOM biofilm, a cellulose-based compostable material that replaces toxic plastics. It nourishes the soil when it degrades, and if insects or humans eat it, it's safe. So, do you believe in aliens? They're already here. They have been our quiet partners in survival for hundreds of millions of years. And right now they need us to believe in them. Because saving insects isn't just about saving bugs. It's about saving ecosystems. It's about saving food. It's about saving more. Insects have been on Earth for 406 million years, compared to humans at only 8. If the insects die, we die. But if we protect them, we protect life itself. Thank you.